Not the puppies all behind me just acting fools. Oh gosh. I'm getting attacked from all angles. Help me. Help me. I'm being puppy attacked. I'm being puppy attacked. Yeah. Yeah. Plus mama. Plus mama. We have Einstein here and Betty here. Betty and Einstein. And Mama Lilu. Give Mama Lilu. Well, how you doing? Hey, little one. Hey, Betty. Hey, Einstein. What's up, Betty? Oh, I'm getting kisses? Oh, you're showing off for the camera. You're showing off for the camera. Little sweethearts. Such the animal abuser I am, you know. According to my trolls, that is. But anybody that knows me knows I love animals more than I do humans. Ain't that right, Lulu? Hey, ain't that right? I like animals more than I do humans, don't I? Yep, we found another cut. Yep. What's up, Mr. Ray? Oh, let me make sure I turn that one filter thing on, because I don't always get messages if I don't turn that on. It's rather warm today. And I'm approximately 45 minutes from the Walmart warehouse or museum.
I'm so sorry to bother you, but is your Petition your van?
Look right in front of you, right here by the door. See that QR?
Ah!
No.
Just kidding. I'm so sorry.
You see that QR? Yeah, the QR says stand and release.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. I've got one you can take with you if you like.
For sure, yes.
Move, Jack. There's one that you can scan, and here, everybody needs a little Jesus.
Thank you so much.
You have a great day.
You as well.
See how people solicit me? I'm not set up for nothing, minding my own business, and somebody solicited me. Which is good, because it was about the petition. What do you want, Einstein? Oh, they're ready to eat. I should have known. Here you go, Betty. Come on, Einstein. Come here, Einstein. Haha, you hungry? Of course you are. There you go. Bon appetit. Hey, Sean, how you doing, my friend? Damn Sister Act's coming on TV. I ain't seen that for a long time. Oh, man, Sean, my back's giving me trouble all week. I can't understand what's been up with my back all week. Trying to figure out whether he's talking to an animal in the horse trailer or a person. Sounded like he went over there and talked to someone in the horse trailer. Oh, you gotta watch that, man. You gotta have comfortable work gear, or you're fucked. Excuse my language, but yeah, if you don't have comfortable foot gear, in anything, even diving, you got to have the right foot gear. Oh, that's going to help you. Well, Jack, when you get too close to the door, you fall down the step. And then you got to climb back up. Don't go over there and fall down the step. Then you don't have to climb up. Poor old guy. I feel so sorry for him. But he's not in pain or nothing. So, I can't put him down or anything. But I feel sorry for him. He can hardly walk, hardly see, hardly hear. He just flops down here and there, and you eat, stagger somewhere and plop down. And the same with drinking, Yeah. I mean, yeah, he's just old. He's just old, and I'm getting that way. I mean, he's just old. And he don't want to give up. He's determined. I love that. That tells you a dog that's, had a good life and wants to continue the life that he had. Even though he ain't got much of it this last year, he ain't had a life. He ain't had a life. His paws probably ain't hit the ground since, God, at the trailer park, it was easier to carry him out, let him use the bathroom. But shit, you can't put him on a leash and walk him around and stuff. You just don't do that no more. Damn, y'all ate that, Y'all ate that, didn't you? Is that good? Yeah. Good shit, Maynard. Yeah. I think he feels that he's got to keep me company, and I don't know, I think he kind of wants to take care of what he thinks is his pups, too. Betty, what are you doing? What are you doing? Can you speak, Betty? Good girl. Yeah, you speak the first time. Good girl. Einstein. Einstein. Yeah, that. I gotta find me a Dollar Tree or a Dollar General on the way to Bentonville tomorrow. I need a couple of the, and I need some poster board. I'm about tired of you dogs standing out on my knee all the time. Damn it. Now the pups do it. Oh my gosh. It was bad when Jack and Lulu done it, but now the pups are doing it. They don't realize the weight they put on your leg and stuff, just the two paw, It's all right for, a few minutes, but after 5-10 minutes, it's like, damn, get off of my leg. Huh. Damn, get off of my leg. She don't listen. Look. Move. Thank you. Well, where is everybody today? We don't have no talkers. Hell, earlier I had the Arkansas police. The trolls posted that they were the Arkansas police and they were waiting to arrest me. And I'm less than 25 miles. I think I'm right at 25, 30 miles from the state line. I looked it up. They've actually got a couple of medical dispensaries in Bentonville. So they do have medical, and they have the Delta products. There's smoke shops, of course. It's got the Delta. But there's actually 2 medical dispensaries in town. What a difference, a couple of years makes. They're all over Huntington now. Y'all don't have medical or recreational in West Virginia, do you? Y'all are still in the dark ages, right? Oh, you have medical? Cool. Leave Lou. I just asked you to quit standing on my bag. Stubborn animals. Well, it's only legal if you have a stupid medical card. Why would you buy a medical card for something the federal government says that has no medical value, and that is right now trying to sell off the patent to the pharmaceutical and get rid of edibles and stuff? Yeah, our government's owned the medical patent on it since 1971, yet they've kept it in a class 1 narcotic, no medical value. And it's time Trump and them quit the lying and make it federally legal everywhere. I mean, it's not time to go backwards. I thought we were supposed to be moving forward with this country. We're not moving forward when Texas takes away all hemp products and stuff and whatnot. And how dare any of them say they're a Christian if they take away one of the ingredients in the anointing oil? So they're going to punish everybody on this planet because somebody put a little fire on it and then held it? Bullshit. But hemp food, hemp clothing, hemp paper, hemp medicine, all of that would help our world. Hemp batteries, hempcrete. Yeah, it's nothing to do with people smoking pot or the effects of smoking pot. Alcohol, tobacco, and caffeine kill people every day. Cannabis has not killed no one. Hey, Jonathan. Sean, if it's going the way it's going, it won't be. The feds they're trying to convince. Now, I don't know. I've only seen one article on it, and who knows? Could be satire, could be whatever. But it says that Congress is trying to take away the edibles, just like Texas tried to take away the. I don't think that went through. I'll have to check. But I don't think that SB bill went through. I think someone vetoed it at the last minute. But they were trying to outlaw all that. Alabama did. And they're just idiots in Alabama. Of course, I got to go to Alabama, but that's okay. But Texas started the bullshit off. Yep. They conned everybody into agreeing that it was illegal for 5 years. They took their pot and stuff. They gave them court dates and fines and court probation, all kinds of stupid things over the last 5 years. And now they're like, we want to take it away. You've been admitting for 5 years it was, illegal and should be. Look, that's all they did when they took the criminalization. Agree with the fact it should be illegal. But they were willing to pay the price as long as they didn't have to go to jail. That's what the criminalization means. That's what they're trying to push Trump to do federally on cannabis, I heard. Bullshit. But now I hear they're going after the edibles, so who knows? If Trump wants me or anybody that really knows the Lord to believe he's a Christian, he will do his best to let the world know that he's educated and that it's a good plant and everything. I mean, he can't make Congress and them do anything. But they will and can follow his lead. And if he wants to lead this country, he ought to lead it the right way. I know him and Elon are supposedly fighting and whatnot, but I guarantee you Elon Musk knows the benefits of cannabis. Come on, he seems pretty smart, got all that AI. Surely he ain't that stupid. Surely he knows that it was in the anointing oil and that William Randolph Hearst named it marijuana. The stupid story about how the Mexicans brought it and the blacks were raping the white. What, did the aliens give it to George Jefferson and George Washington and Thomas Jefferson? They had it long before the Mexicans supposedly brought it to the blacks and renamed it to marijuana. Good old yellow journalism. As Trump says, fake news, fake news. Nope, yellow journalism. He's hitting 80. He's going to see his maker before long. I don't want to be a Joe Epstein or one of them other phony religious people. I care about people's souls. And if he says cannabis is bad and needs to be taken away from the American people, and his the top opinion right now, he ain't a Christian. He ain't a Christian. He's doing it for Satan, for the world. He's not doing it because that he has the power and he can. Get him, Betty. Kick his ass. Kick his ass. Hey, what are you doing, Einstein? What are you doing, Einstein? You want to come out, Betty? Oh, you do? Okay. Okay. You want to come out, Einstein? Well, tell me. Speak. Good boy. Oh, my God. Sean, they're getting big and they're learning. Hey, Mr. Doug. What do you mean, baby live? You just joined it and I've been on there 19 minutes and I didn't say I was going nowhere. You and Will always talking that bullshit and y'all are never here. And y'all never last through a whole live most of the time. Two of them. Einstein's still up for adoption at this point. If I don't get rid of, if I do a flea market or something, don't get rid of them this weekend, I may end up keeping them. I don't know. Betty, that's mine. Yeah, Betty is staying with me. But I couldn't just keep him separated from the rest. He's lonely. All the other pups were gone, so I had to kind of let him intermingle with the family. And He's pretty smart, so I just said, damn, Einstein, that it fit. I think it was meant to be, just like the name Betty popped in mind when I held her and seen her. Well, when I kept looking at him over there by himself and Betty and all of us over here and whatnot, remember he's the one that learned how to speak and stuff first. He's a pretty smart little dude. I'm like, damn, that's an Einstein. Whirl, and became his name. Oh, goodness. Man, I tell you what not to put on quesadillas. Doug, if you're still there, you want to know this one too. Eggs. It didn't taste good. Now, I'll try this cheese and a tortilla without eggs later this evening or whatever. But I thought, oh man, I got a great idea. And I scrambled up a couple eggs first, and then I made me three quesadillas and put eggs on them. Nah, wasn't good at all. Hey man, I don't have the kind of money you do, Doug. I can't eat high dollar shit, $5 tacos and shit. I can't afford that. I eat an egg or so. Man, I was looking so forward to duck eggs, and they ripped me off out there at Awesome Possum. I didn't get one damn duck egg out of all that money I spent, all that hard labor. They didn't even have the heart to bring me one duck egg, one tomato, one nothing. They just flat out ripped me off. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good, Sean. Anything we eat nowadays, anything we drink, anything we breathe is going to kill us. Like the good Lord said, don't worry, you know. Oh, that's pretty cool. Man, I mean, the way they did me on that, especially Monica, it's just as dirty as her saying I tried to make sexual advances or something. I told her about my childhood, and I remember getting a duckling as a kid and being chased by the ducks and stuff like that. You know, I mean, man, buying them ducks and everything brought me into my childhood, and that was the most precious thing, that Awesome Possum that I had, was them ducks and helping with them ducks, you know. And nah, she had to take that shit away from me, you know. And I was building them a damn duck pond and everything. Make no sense. But I did get be with them a bit and whatnot. I just didn't get to enjoy their eggs or a duck itself. What do you want to see? What do you mean? What is it you want to see? Huh? You why don't you turn your camera on? I'll invite you on, and you show us your house and whatever first. And yeah, just what is it you want me to show you around? I don't understand. Oh yeah, I hear you. Oh, I heard when they first was laying. Yeah, you know that they sent me messages and stuff about how good they were and everything. Huh. Well, I guess if you won't answer my question, I ain't gonna show you nothing. What do you want to see? Hang on, I got something you can see. Where'd it go? It's what this is all about. The only thing you need to see, the only thing you need to care about, this is what it's all about right here. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. Nobody. Screenshot, scan, whatever. Be part of the solution instead of part of the problem. Being part of the problem is not doing a damn thing. Knowing that it should be fed legal for all, and knowing that no one should be jailed for just pot, federal or state, and doing nothing about it is the problem. It simply takes a name, an address, and an email. That's it. They don't ask if you have a record or nothing. Anybody can sign the petition. That's not too lazy to do it. So 420gym.com with this right here. I had someone tell me today, Sean. He's like, "Wow, man, that's cool that you're hip with the technology and whatnot." I'm like, "Damn, by having a QR on the side and all." Told me I had to, but if it hadn't have been for Frankie doing it for me, I would have never known. So I owe all that to Frankie, Mr. Frankie. But sure, let me show you around. What we have is a 1987 Winnebago. There's the QR. Nobody belongs in jail for pot, and can't we all just get a bong? Let me kind of clean the lens. Everybody needs a little Jesus, and he gave us every herb-bearing seed. My good friend Mr. Sean there made a $20 donation and put that cross up there. One cross plus 3 nails equals forgiven. Once again, thank you, Mr. Sean, for the gift to keep the Winnebago on the road. If you can't scan the QR, go to my website. Now, who says this is soliciting? Soliciting is when you ask somebody for something or whatever. This is just a statement, right? No, I don't sell or have weed. I have a petition at 420gym.com. They don't tell you to sign it, how to sign, or anything. Is that not just a notice like, don't come on my door asking for weed and this, that, and the other? Does anybody think that's solicitation? Or just information? If you want to find me on Facebook, that's my first, middle, and last name. Yep, you're not looking at it dyslexic. Jim is my last name. 4 is my first. Just so you know. Once again, I'm getting ready to decorate that window, the back window, and the window in front of the door with posters and stuff about Walmart. I'll do that tomorrow when I get there. While I'm there, I'll be doing it probably. And if I don't get attention the 2 days I'm going to be in town, I will, of course, take the poster board down and do it with vinyl. Hopefully I don't have to go to all that trouble, but hey, I've got the machine and everything to do it, so I just have to waste money on some vinyl. I think tomorrow afternoon, while I'm parked down at City Hall, I'm going to get an address off of one of the stores like I did there in Springfield, and I'm going to have a Walmart delivery done. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It's the Kennebago, a 1987 Winnebago. And the beauty in it's outside. Other than that, it's just a bachelor pad that's been through hell the last 10 years. But it satisfies me and my dogs. And she's a pretty good old girl. She's been to California, to Starks, Maine, and all over, back and forth across the U.S. well, I got this one in 2017 when the first one burnt in Knoxville. So this one's been going strong, knock on wood, for quite a few years. 9 years? Damn, Sean, we've known each other quite a while, come to think of it. Because I met you when I had the first one. Yep. Because I had the Calvin pissing on the West Virginia State Police back then. Yep, that's the year I met you, I'm pretty sure. I wonder if Roach ever made rank. I heard Sergeant Hash had a rough go. I wonder if Roach ever made higher rank. He shouldn't have. He should have been fired. Man, that's one cop that don't need to. Well, nobody got anything they want to discuss this evening? Well, it's still early. Will ain't here or nobody else. Doug's probably already left. Seeing I've called out some people that they know I knew they was trolls, they've left. They haven't been coming back. I've had a few people that for the longest time they were, buddy, this, that, and the other, but now they know that I know. They haven't come back. They're probably just waiting a couple days, then they show up. Oh, I've been doing that or this or whatever. It's funny. Get right, Einstein. You will find out the theory of gravity if you back up anymore. Hey, who told you you could chew on my cord there? Who told you you could chew on that? They lied to you. Yes, they lied to you. You cannot chew on that. No, you can't. You can't. Get mama. Go bite mama on the butt. Go bite mama on the butt. Well, they're beating me up. Hey, for those that are new to the channel and happen to see this, please hit the subscribe button. It don't cost anything to subscribe to my channel. But starting tomorrow, I'm venturing into illegal land of cannabis. And police and people like to profile people like me, especially the way I dress, my name, and my vehicle. Now, knock on wood, we shouldn't have any trouble in Bentonville. I was there a couple of years ago. We had a little trouble when I went there that time, but I don't see it happening this time. But I could be wrong. You never know. And they may be totally different than they were last time. I mean, who knows? Till I get there, nobody knows. But they know I called City Hall and told them I was coming and all. But I did that the first time I went there. But I should only be there 2 days. Then I'd like to find a place to be for the weekend for a flea market. But where I was north of Springfield last weekend. I looked it up, and yeah, too far for me to want to drive just to go spend and then maybe have to go back somewhere. I'll have to think about that one. Anybody know anybody that's a good lawyer in Arkansas? I may be looking for a civil rights attorney in Arkansas. Move. Thank you. Well, oh, that hurt. This got scratched in the back. That hurt pretty good. What are you doing, Lilo? What do you want? I knew that's what she wanted. Come here, dude. Come here, Betty. Betty. Yeah. Y'all go in there, and I'm going to take Mama for a walk. Let's take Mama for a walk, shall we? Damn, my phone starts heating up real bad while I'm doing these lives and stuff now. Turn the dark screen down on my phone there. Earlier it got so hot during my live, I had to end the live pretty much. The noonday. I never had one get that hot. Come on. She like wants to go. Whoa, look at that. Found a dime. Ah. She's like, you stopped me over a dime? Yep. Do your thing, girl. Do your thing. Looks pretty cool out there, huh? Well, I took her out yesterday. Yesterday morning, I think it was. And could have been this morning, but I'm pretty sure it was yesterday morning. And she took her morning dump, and man, was she ever just so happy. It was like she had a good night's sleep and woke up happy as a lark, because she was so happy. She was running around doing figure eights, jumping up, grabbing her leash, being her old self. It was pretty cool. I'll be damned. Isn't that weird? Yeah, I feel the back of my phone. It's warm. It's not hot, but it's warm. And it's not warm outside. I mean, it's not cold outside, but it's not warm outside either right now. Thank goodness. I thought I was going to have to turn on the AC today. I'm going to have to start getting ready for that, planning to run that AC. My trouble is money. I mean, I don't have hardly any money now, especially since, you know, driving to get Walmart's attention and all. You know, that's $100 I didn't have. Should have been to go down the other way, you know. But maybe I'll get signatures and all anyway. Maybe I'll get Walmart's attention and they'll buy my fuel the rest of the way. Hey, go on. Who knows? Only them, I think, know. Move, Jack. Well, where did I just put that? Move, Jack. Come on, quit pacing back and forth up here than back there. I'm glad you're moving finally, though. He's done that a half dozen times this evening. Maybe he's getting... Hey, I didn't ask you nothing. Maybe he's getting better and moving around better. I can't figure it out because he's not going to the water bowl, and well, he's probably hungry tonight. It's a little past time I normally feed him, but they'll be all right. It's coming after the live. Oh, baby, baby, baby. What are you screaming about? You're just so spoiled. What was you screaming about? Huh? Did you think I forgot you and we were going to bring you back out? What was you screaming about? She said, let me out, let me out. Let me out of here. Oh, let me sit with you. And you can be with me all you want, little one. Live over here. Oh, goodness. And I probably got to wait until, I don't know what time dollar stores open, probably not until 8, 9 o'clock. Anybody know the average time Dollar General and stuff open? Isn't it like 8? I'd like to have my poster board. I'd like to have my poster board in the morning. But I'd like to be parked by 7:30, 7:45. Something to think about. I could actually, yeah, maybe I'll just do it another way. I might just do it another way. I might just find a place to park like I do, next to a McDonald's or something. Just find street parking where I'm going to get attention. No matter where I'm at in Bentonville, it's going to get attention. I don't literally have to be down there and walking in front of the Walmart. So tomorrow I just go in and set somewhere off the beaten path, you might say. And then early morning the next day, if I want to sit down by the Walmart Museum or whatever, I can move down there early and get a good spot. By George, I think that's what I'll do. Hey, Einstein. What do you think of his name, Einstein? It was either piss on him or Einstein. That's the only two things I could come up with. I had a friend years ago that had a dog. It was a pretty cool dog. And he went to jail for the weekend, and I took care of his dog while he turned himself in, and come back on. And right before that, well, what's its name? Piss on him. And that was the dog's name. Oh. Well, Mr. Ray, I don't know where all my regulars are tonight. I think most of the trolls figured out that I know they're trolls. You notice how some people that was here for a little while, they just fade away? I finally broke down and bought me a damn lighter today, too. That was hard because that was like $2.79. Oh, which reminds me, you know what kind of a screwed up world we're living in? It's by far cheaper to buy a gallon of gas than a gallon of water. Let that sink in. I can buy 1.5 gallons of gas for the same price of water at these truck stops. They're selling gallons of water for $5 a gallon at them, $4.99, whatever. Same ones you get in Walmart for $1.60 or whatever. $4.99 a gallon at these truck stops and stuff. You talk about wanting to rip people off. Wow. When water is a lot higher than gas, per gallon, that's just. I wouldn't think people would be. I didn't think people were allowed to do that, like price gouge, whatever you want to call that. That's pretty shitty. That water, no way should cost $5 a gallon. You get the same damn water in the same type plastic jug at Walmart for less than $2. So if they sold it for $3, cool, right on, free enterprise, why not? But $5? But that's like the shower's $23. What the F? and the last couple times all the truck stops did was cheat themselves out of making a sell on water. Because I go look, and if it's fair, and in a couple of truck stops it is. If I go there and it's fair, $3 per gallon or under, cool, no problem. And I'll buy it. But today, hell no. Both truck stops that I've stopped in, and they're not the same company, so they think this fucking water's worth gold out here. It will be eventually, but they think it right now. So I just, hey, where's your sink at? In both stores, they pointed out the sink, and I just filled up my own jug. Oh, I'll tell you about the first store, they didn't have a sink. The guy told me to go fill it up out of the soda fountain. He actually walked me over there and showed me where the water button was. And he said, just hold that down. It'd be, cold. I'm like, yeah, my dogs ain't gonna care if it's cold or not. They might enjoy it cold. And I sat there with the little tab down and filled the jug. The guy gave me permission, so why not? The one that I'm at, I just went in and asked, you got a sink where I can, I about fell over once again, almost $5. But see, they don't make the prices, so you can't take it out on the people that, are working or anything. They agree with you that the prices are retarded usually. Oh, I can understand that. And see, I can understand them raising prices just a little bit. But their prices, doubled, beyond doubled. Showers were $8 5 years ago. They're up to $23 now. Water, you used to get it $1 a gallon at Walmart and whatnot. $5 a gallon now. Wait until that shit's going to be $20 a gallon and whatnot. If you don't have that mark to go get it in the store, yeah, you're going to have to buy everything on the black market and try and make it or whatever because you won't bow to the system. It's going to be something. I'm glad I'm old enough. I ain't going to have to live through most of it. I have great sorrow and pain for my grandkids and my daughter. You know, I know what they're going to have to go through. Or I think I know what they're going to have to go through, you know, because, like I say, hopefully I'll be out of here before it, you know, really starts everything happening. Nothing cuter than a mom and dog playing their pups. Nothing cuter. Nothing cuter. Mom and dog playing with the pups. Ain't that right? Ain't that right, my babies? Betty, speak. Betty. Betty. Hey. Betty. Speak. Come on, Betty. Just paying attention, Mama. Einstein. Speak. Speak, Einstein. Hey. Einstein, speak. Speak. Good boy. He used his inside voice. He used his inside voice. Hey, speak. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Here, shake. Shake. No, not bite. Shake. Shake. Yeah. Won't be long, he'll be shaking and sitting and all that other crap probably if he hangs around me. Get out of there. Well, it don't look like many want to strike up a conversation tonight to keep things going. Anybody have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to post them. This ain't about me. I don't know what y'all want to talk about, but every once in a while I like to remind people it's about nobody belongs in the... Oh, that didn't do too good, did it? Nobody belongs in jail for weed. Weed is federally legal. If you believe in that, screenshot, scan that, or go to 420jim.com, 420jim.com, click the petition, share it. My YouTube channel here, please hit subscribe, it don't cost nothing. Hit the live notice button, and tomorrow when I get to Bentonville, Arkansas, I'll be going live a couple times about why I'm there, and I'll show y'all what I'm doing and stuff. Who knows? I hope not, knock on wood, but last time I went there, I got pulled over as soon as I got off the interstate in their city. So who knows? That something like that could happen again. Let's hope not. Let's hope they learned from the first time. You know, I obey all laws and stuff. I'm going to have insurance. I'm going to have turn signals. I'm going to have... I obey the laws. Anyhow, if you do Facebook, I'm not doing the lives on Facebook right now. I may start doing some at a different time, but right now all my lives are here on YouTube at noon and 7 p.m. So please help me get signatures on this petition. And if you subscribe to my channel and tell someone else and they subscribe, that will promote the petition. It gets my voice out to more people. So please subscribe and share. And what else should we talk about? Anybody? I would think Will should have already been here if he wanted to chime in tonight. He's playing hooky like last night. Doug come in early and accused him of being a baby live, and then he left. Hey, tear him up, Betty. Tear him up, Betty. Hold your own. That girl's vicious. That girl's vicious. She gonna kick your butt. You can get him, Betty. You get him. She says, I don't need no help, but I will get him. My goodness sakes. Well, my friends, I guess I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. Catch me tomorrow at noon if you like, or back here at 7 tomorrow evening. And like I say, I'll probably do a couple different lives on YouTube tomorrow. I may do one on Facebook or two, I don't know. Got to get the word out that I'm down there in Bentonville, and I get charged money to be a Walmart Plus customer. And one hand says you're welcome to our stores and you're not kicked out. The other hand says you are and you're going to jail. Let's find out what's up once and for all. I can't believe any of the liars I met across the road in them stores, because they're liars. That I can prove. The first store that I filed the lawsuit against, the manager lied and said that Will's on here, but he can't comment. Right on. And you know what, Will? I'm going to be honestly with you. I can't find you. I can't find you. It says look up that person's channel. I can't find your channel. Screenshot it and send it to me, or make a post on it and send it to me in Messenger. Do something. I can't find your channel. You know how mine says 420 Jim and the 2 beside it? I need a screenshot of that or something, because I can't find you. If I could find you, then I could check our status. Are you sure you ain't blocked me? Well, no, you couldn't see me if you blocked me. And see, if I blocked you, you couldn't see me. I think you turned off comments. Maybe I turned off comments. I don't know, but until I find you, I can't check on my end. My hands are tied. I type in your name and nothing comes up. Well, no, a country singer, I think, pops up. A singer, anyway. Well, if you go to your YouTube and then click on your channel, up there in the very top, it's going to be in small letters, subscribers, your channel and whatnot. That's what you click on, your channel. When you go to your channel, you will see your information, like who you are and what link you share to people and all that. You might want to try that. Go to YouTube and ask them, how do I share to someone? And there's videos on it, you know? It's real easy. Once you learn it, you're like, it's real easy. But hey, trust me, when I first went to YouTube, ain't nobody told me shit. 12 years ago, when I first joined, about 12 years ago, I first joined Facebook. Nobody told me shit. I had to learn all kinds of stuff there. And then, not everything is the same. So, I don't know. Oh, I got a crick in my neck and my back. Folks, give me 1 minute. I got to go fill my thermos. Sorry I didn't have this done before I started live, but I have a lot of stuff to do. I do stay quite busy. I do stay kind of busy. Uh-oh, I see a restricted message. What did somebody say? Somebody's message is up for review. Expel the migrants. Whatever. Live and let live has always been my motto. You come to the United States, you follow the United States laws and rules, and everything's fine. You would expect me to come to your country and follow the rules, and that's what you should do if you go to someone else's country. Right on, Will, right on. After this live, I'll go see, remind me, after this live, send me a thing saying, hey, go do that. I'll try and remember after the live to go and look you up in Messenger, because I wanted to do it last night, but I couldn't find you. That's why I messaged you. Yeah, that's why I messaged you. Now you can go to my profile and look and see, if you block me or turn conversation off or any of that. But you'd have to go to where you would, if you wanted to block someone, you would have to go to that page on your account, which I know you didn't block me, but maybe you turned something on or off on comments, or I don't know how Greg Tanner's went off and on. I really don't. I never rechanged it. I'll be damned. Been through everything, huh? I'll check mine after this live, and as soon as I remember, and I'll let you know. See if we can figure it out. I mean, it was when we was getting bombarded with trolls and stuff. I may have hit one of yours thinking it was them, but I didn't hit delete or try. The only thing I hit when I was doing it, the only thing I do, like, you can report the comment, remove the comment. Excuse me. Stuff like that. The last option down is hide the user from your channel. That's what I do when the idiots come and I know they're idiots or the trolls or whatever. Someone I don't want on my channel. Someone I don't want no communication with, where they can say I'm communicating to them. I mean, as long as they use fake names and I don't know who they are and no way to figure it out, well, how's that my fault? But once I hear them keyword, them key phrases and stuff they use, well, then it's like, oh, hell no, I know who you are. Because they say things that just them know or just them would say and stuff, you know what I mean? You've been around long enough to know all that. I keep thinking that Texas song, Amarillo by Morning. I ain't going to Texas, I'm going to Arkansas. Oh, hey, did you see my live at noon? Will, my friend Will, he can't comment, but he comments in Messenger on another thing for me. So, hey, Will, did you see my noon one? Was you watching when the Arkansas state police said they had a nice jail cell waiting for me or something? I took a screenshot. It'd be cute to show to the state police if I get pulled over. Maybe that'd be proof enough to start an investigation of some sort. Along with the Walmart crap that I'm going there for. That's what I'm really hoping for, is it starts an investigation into all this bullshit trolling and profiling and discrimination and stalking the whole 9 yards, all the way back. I mean, they incorporated, Walmart unwillingly participated in it, let's put it that way. Unknowingly, but they did. And now I think they should help do everything in the world to come to the bottom of it. And how in the world did they decide to even, check me out? 4 or 5 days earlier, I was at the same Walmart. 23 hours probably. Met the security met me, met employees in the store, employees met me, no problems. And then to go there and spend all morning, I got there at 10:26. And me and the security guard come by just to say, hi, how you doing? And tell me I had till 10:26. And I said, no, 10:23. Don't cheat yourself out of a couple minutes. And before she drove off, I gave her a little Jesus figurine. And then later, after shift change, another one come by, the lady. And I gave her, said hi, and I gave her a figurine. So by this time, I'm in bed. I'd been there a couple times, bought groceries, no problem, no nothing. Went back out, cooked dinner, everything, watched TV, went to bed. Woke up and went to the Come and Go gas station, which opened, I think, 6, whatever. But it was about 6 o'clock, 6:30. When I walked over to the Come and Go, and I got a cup of coffee. And I walked back over and sat here, and I was looking, and I could see out the door that there was a cop and Walmart Protection, Asset Protection. You know how you'll pull up into Walmart sometime and there's a cop car just kind of parked to the side in between the doors? Between that set and this set, they always seem to be an area that a cop car might park in while they go in and, talk to Walmart for whatever reason they're there. But I had no idea in the world they were talking about me. Not one idea in the world they were talking to me about me. But as I'm walking to the door after drinking the coffee, so like right at 7 o'clock, or 6 o'clock, whatever, it's right before they open, right about the time they open. I'm walking towards the door, and the parking lot's pretty much empty except employees. And that's when security is doing his rounds. Now, he didn't come by to harass me or anything. He just happened to be coming by. And I'm like, hey, and he said, how you doing, poor, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just, yeah, I'm going to get some groceries and head about my way, blah, blah, blah. Hey, here, everybody needs a little Jesus. And I gave him one of my little figurines. And he thanked me and said, yo, man, I got to get going. And he drove, and then that's when all of a sudden you see the cop and the asset protection officer coming up to me as I'm stepping forward. I'm like, whoa, what the hell? Yeah. So what prompted that? What prompted them kid that morning to go out there and make sure that, because he showed him on the phone, yeah, he was trespassing. If there was no problem in the store all last week when I was there, that whole time, if there was no problem this time in the store, the parking lot, no problem whatsoever, why did Asset Protection even care about me, my van, or anything? How did an investigation start on me like that? I was profiled. Or the trolls called and stirred them up, just like they did the store the week before. I mean, I'm no dummy. But hopefully Walmart will start and maybe put that together. And if they were dumb enough to call both stores, which I'm pretty sure they were, Walmart, they know they're going to have to pay me. Walmart would like to recoup that money. Not for me. It'd be awful hilarious if Walmart took the trolls now, or led to the end of the trolls. I would just laugh all the way to the bank, you might say, cashing Walmart's check. The only thing that Walmart can say that I've handed out in their parking lot, and it's not soliciting, and that was just to their security officers. And if I can do that with their security officers and stuff, why can't I do it, give it to anyone? It's not soliciting. Everyone needs a little Jesus, and I give them a little Jesus. I don't give pamphlets. I don't give like the wake. And I bought these through Walmart before. So I can't wait to go to court. I know I'll win. Watch my channel, said hi. Now, why don't you tell people why they should watch your channel? Are you going to be one of them trolls that says that I'm a scammer and come to Scammer June for it? If you are, cool, because they had to do a little research and find out what liars and idiots y'all are. You gotta love people that don't use their name. Excuse me. How about let's not and say we did. If it had said, hey, free the cannabis prisoners, or, you know, federal legalization, or, you know, anything about what my channel's about, I would have let them stay. But this ain't about me. It ain't about no one, you, no one else. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. If they're in there for weed alone, they need to be free, federal or state. And we need to take over and get the government out of cannabis. They've been talks of making edibles illegal, and there's been talk of, and this is through Congress, and there's been talk about decriminalizing. And no, say no, you'd be in a mess just like Texas. I tried to tell Texas that decriminalization bullshit is bullshit. Don't be stupid and dumb like Texas people. Please get on the petition right away, and let's get a voice. Let's get a voice to Mr. Trump. Maybe he will listen to reason, but and help us and talk to Congress. Maybe Congress will listen. I doubt it, but you know, there's always that chance. And if we banded together and shared our voice together, and you know everything, we have a chance. If we don't, then we don't. You know, it's as simple as that. Oh, and dogs sure are beating me up. Isn't that ironic? Trolls will call the Animal Humane Society and try and tell them my dogs are being abused or whatever. And yet, if you watch any of my videos, the dogs are always happy, they're well fed, they're healthy, all that. And they're tearing up my RV with their sharp teeth, and my arms, and my shirts, and raising hell. I'm such a bad human for letting them be puppies, aren't I? Well, folks, I guess if no one really wants to conversate anymore, I will probably end this. I want to check and see if I can get my buddy Will back where he can see comments. That would be cool. If I do find something wrong on my end, Will, I will let you know, and I'll go live for just a minute or two, if nothing else, to see if you can comment. We'll see if we can get it figured out. So, hey, folks, anybody got any last questions, comments, or concerns? Please subscribe to the channel. Turn on the live notification. It don't cost anything to subscribe. Sign the petition. Share my channel. Share the petition. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. Damn allergy season. My nose run like hell. I got fan blowing this way and the fan blowing this way. And I wondered how long the peace and quiet between brother and sister is going to last. Well, my friend, next time you see me, should be tomorrow morning sometime when I get to Bentonville, Arkansas, where Walmart headquarters are. I will be in that town doing my petition, no one belongs to jail for weed. And while I'm doing that, yes, I'm going to try and get the attention of Walmart. I think it's pretty shitty that I pay to be a Walmart Plus customer, and I can't even go pick up my own groceries and stuff when I want to. It's one thing, you know, but I just want to be treated like a regular citizen. Forget the way I look, forget my name, forget my vehicle. I mean, that ain't got shit to do with nothing. You know, my money's just as good as anyone else's. I don't rob and steal or any of that stuff. I treat people the way they treat me. Nowadays, I treat people a lot better than they treat me. You know, I do stand up for my rights. That I will. And that's what's wrong with this world. A lot of people don't stand up for their rights. And the ones that do, they tend to stand up a little too hard sometimes. So it's crazy. The whole world's crazy. We're living in revelations, my friend. Well, I'm going to finish up the rest of this little bit of cannabis I have. So tomorrow morning when I go to Arkansas, because I don't have a medical card, I don't have no cannabis. Therefore, I can't be in trouble. Now, I can't help it if somebody comes by and smokes one with me or something. Hint, hint to anybody there that wants to come smoke one with me. I think that happened last time I was there, I'm pretty sure. But definitely now that it's legal, I'm sure it will. Or I certainly hope it will. But, not all is lost. There's still the Delta 9 products, which is legal there. I got rid of the mushroom chocolate and the honey sticks that were given to me because I don't know anything about them. What I read up on the honey stick, I wouldn't want to do. And I didn't even read up on the mushroom chocolates because after reading up on the honey sticks, probably the same thing, just a bunch of processed junk. So I got rid of them. Hallelujah. They're probably legal over there. I won't know until I go stop and look at a head shop if I do. But that's where you find them. And it's funny, they're coming after cannabis. Yet I've seen more and more and more and more and more with the mushrooms and shit. These honey sticks from the honeybee. Mad honey they call it or something. I mean, what the hell? What the hell? But you can't get people to unite and sign a damn petition. So I hope people don't take this the wrong way, but if they go ahead and take it away or to criminalize it for everybody under federal law, you brought that upon yourselves. Because they want to take it away from the medical. They want it, prescription are hotter than hell now, let alone the alcohol. But prescription is hotter than hell about it. Cannabis is taking over about 70% of prescription medicine away. I mean, yeah. And they're just furious over it, man. Furious. But we the people, we have a chance to voice. Because I'm furious they kept it away for 80 plus years. Definitely since the 70s. In the 70s, when Richard Nixon ordered it to be studied and then outlawed it the next year when he found out how wonderful it was, he should have been hung for that at noon on Main Street for treason. Come on now. Bunch of BS is all that. He wanted more money for his drugs. And it backfired. All them universities, everything. I mean, I was from that age. All them Florida, matter of fact, had a program. I forget how many people signed up for it. But one guy lived in our garage apartment. We had a garage apartment that we rented out. And every month, he would call up to the house and tell me, hey, they're here. And I'd go down there with him, because he'd smoke a joint with me every day. But I'd go down there, and we'd tear the joints apart, and we'd get 2 joints for every 1 joint. They were machine rolled, they're fat. It was actually, I found out just 5 years ago or so, it was all that the marijuana was grown for the government in Mississippi, and they were still 3 recipients that was getting it. They're guaranteed to get that from the government till they die. There were quite a few more, but I guess they passed on. But there's still 3, or gave it up completely, whatever. There's still 3 people actively getting it from the government, last I'd heard. And it used to come in a tin can, similar to the Top Tobacco did. Have you ever seen the cans of Top Tobacco or Bugler? But when you open the lid, yeah, they were just in there like non-filtered fat cigarettes. Fat. So they've known. They've known, they've known, they've known. Hey, my friends, until tomorrow at noon, it's all about, Will, if you haven't left. Another one of my answers on TikTok. I think it might be the one about them wanting to shut down the weed store. And I told them it's fake Christians because it was in the anointing oil. I think they just gave me more than 500 views and 50 likes on it or something. But just in the last couple of days, I've had 2 videos on TikTok do that. So that's pretty cool. But I still don't do videos on TikTok. That's just where I'm talking, or answering somebody or something. But I don't do videos on TikTok because of the idiots. They were stupid. They could have made money at, while they was harassing me. Now hopefully they just make jail time. No, honestly, I hope they make up with Yahshua and ask him for the forgiveness so he can be introduced to Yahweh. I really wish that for them. Get them demons out of their life, move on. Put a little Yahshua in your heart. And love your brothers and sisters. Human beings, planet Earth. 420 Jim signing off. It's all about peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand. If we try, folks, we can all get along. My dogs love you, I love you, and Yahshua loves you. Have a great evening. See you tomorrow at noon. Peace.